Welcome back. We got this week's weekly challenges, and they are Reach Floor 5 of Tower of Hand Sweating, Reach Floor 4 on Tower of Autumn Harvest, Thanksgiving of 2019, beat any challenging difficulty tower with an orange floor, and Reach Floor 4 of Tower of Threatening and Confusing Trials. So yeah, we do have Thanksgiving weekly challenges. Not all Thanksgiving, but hey, one of them are Thanksgiving, so yeah. So, because we have to go to Zone 1, let's get to Zone 1. Don't mind I'm in Zone 6. I literally just beat Tower of Terrifying, but I wanted to play Tower of the Dripping Amalgam. So yeah. I don't mind if I have a little bit of shaky voice. I was shaking when I beat Terrifying Beauty. Yeah, also I beat that tower first after not touching it for weeks, so yeah, I'm actually correct at the game right now. I don't know, probably performance is like probably really high right now. But anyways, Tower of Hand Sweating, you gotta go all the way to the beginner towers, which are located right there. And so, yeah. Also, this is my first time ever going in a I don't think it's my first ever time, but one of my first ever times going in the revamp of Tower of Hand Sweating. So yeah. Let's find it. So it's right there. So you either get 5 tickets or 3 tickets determined. So 14, 25, 45. You can get 45 tickets to VIP. 9 plus 7, 16. Or 29 tickets without VIP. So yeah, very big difference. Also, don't mind I have this. We need to get rid of that. So yeah, Tower of Hand Sweating. I gotta remove all these because of that. Also, this is like an hour ahead just because of daylight savings. And I didn't upgrade. So yeah. That is a ton of creative. So let's go Tower of Hand Sweating. So you join in and you get your revamps. Basically, you got to go around here, dodge all these kill bricks. Gotta kind of not copy what I did right there. That was amazing. But yeah, basically, you just gotta jump to this, and then you jump up to here. You jump on this block thing, and then you go up here, do some simple jumps, go all the way around. Go on top, you got some simple tightrope jumps, which then you can jump onto this thing. And then you want to jump down, do some simple wraparounds, but not. Then you have this mechanic, so you just walk over, so you just go around, wait for that kill brick to pass, and then you go up, and then you jump through this gap. And then you have some kill brick balls to jump, some kill brick spherical objects to dodge, and that's pretty much the end of floor 1. So then you got floor 2, you just got to dodge these simple platforms, conveyor jump, just copy how I did, and you'll be fine. And then you have some more simple jumps, you wrap around some cylinders. Then you have this X pusher wall thing. You just gotta go to one of the sides, just push until you can get through. Now you have this outside section. Don't worry, if you fall, you can just clip back in with a simple dance clip or just restart run. If you're doing the tower rush, be happy. Well, yeah. Anyways, you got some simple wraparounds, a jump. Just try to treat this like a far jump because like far jump, basically you gotta go to the side like this, shift lock, and then hold W in space, just like that. Copy how I did that jump. You can do it pretty easily. Or you could just do it normally, jump off normally, and jump normally. Yeah. Anyways, you just gotta wrap around, try to like aim a little bit diagonal, and then just go forward. It should be fine. So yeah, basically just you didn't see anything, okay? You did not see anything. This is the beginning of the commentary right here. Yeah, I failed. I really failed. Or that would, to be fair, my excuse is I'm sight reading, and my sight reading skills, I'm gonna say, are worse than Logan ISL's. Even though, who knows? Who knows how good my sight reading skills actually are? I'm playing a hard difficulty tower that was meant for Zone 1, but it's got modified so it's a bit more modern, but it kept a little bit of a classic theme. Like, anybody today, I mean, right now, anybody today could probably do this, but like, it took a lot of people, as you saw in the credits, to build this, but yeah. And I'm done rambling on. Anyways, you want to jump on this without actually falling off. Just go to here and then jump on top, and then have a spherical object, and then you just jump inside, and then just. I guess that happens. That's a reverse spinner. So yeah, just go on the zip line, and you should be fine. So and then you just have some simple jumps. For this, just kind of get to here and then just jump off. I don't know. Then you want to wait for this to arrive, jump onto it, jump on the next one that arrives, and then you want to jump to this slider, and then you just got to do a simple wraparound thing, and then you have 6 seconds to make it all the way over there. So just know where to go, and just look at the button, know where to go, and then hit the button, and then just go all the way through, and then you got to be right here by the time the timer runs out. So if you're there before it runs out, or right there, you should be good. So anyways, once you get here, you have to do another outside section. So basically, you got to push this X pusher, you got to get through. You have to jump off, you have to hit this orange button, then you have to go here, hit this red button, then you have to push the X pusher all the way back, get up here, go in here, go this way, then you have to jump to here, go on some tight ropes, jump off onto this, jump here. Got some conveyor jumps. You gotta jump to here, and then you gotta hold W in space as you go up this conveyor. Then you gotta hit this, jump to here, then jump on the conveyor, jump off. Then you gotta wrap it up a little bit, just that is collidable. So basically, you got this. You have a one-stud wrap around, just kind of a line if you have to, and then just wrap around. Try to aim for this, as it's a little bit easier. But if you can beat towers like this real easy, yeah, it's good to be good with like anything once above, and it's good to have a good comfortableness with anything up to down to 0.1/2 of the stud. After that, you might want to start getting alignment or practice. Practice is always good. So yeah, basically you just gotta do these, and then you go here. Now you have this. Basically, you can't jump, so basically you gotta wait for this to arrive in this critical area. You gotta walk to it, and then you can walk down to here. Just know that there's some ladders, so you can get. And then you just got some conveyors. Jump up on this. Go on this thing. I don't really know what to call it. It's like an X pusher elevator. I don't know. But basically, what you want to do with this is you want to go with this, and then you want to align your mouse. And I think there's a setting where you can like show like a cursor that's been made, or if not, just look. But what you want to do is, if you have a cursor, you just want to line up with this, and then just walk towards it. Should be good. And then you have the dropper of death. Basically, just go in. It should be good to go. Anyways, you'll get your jump back, so you can do that wrap around, jump up to here. Then you gotta do this kill brick section. Yeah. This looks like it'd be rather easy to do without damage, but you never know. There could just be some force damage somewhere. Yeah, basically you gotta go on that and you should be good to go. And then you have some simple wraparounds. Pretty easy. And then you have a nice platform. Just walk across and then jump off, and you should be good. Same thing with this one. Just try to get to the side and then just jump on it twice. Just copy it and do there. You should be fine. Then you just gotta wrap around on top of here, jump to this, go here, jump around. Squeeze space. Basically, you gotta get into the center like this, and then just turn, or you just try to be 90 degrees to it so you can fit in the one-stud gap, basically. Then you have some simple jumps. Nothing much to say here. Try not to go down that hole. So yeah, just jump on here. Then you have to basically you gotta squeeze through this, squeeze this, and then you gotta get your key instead of a button. If you've seen, I've never done this before. So you gotta go on this, and then jump up to here. Do some very simple jumps, then you have to wrap around. Make sure on the right side, try to get like this, and then wrap around. So yeah, just copy what I do there. But be mindful, you can go out a little bit, so you can do something like that. I don't know, but you probably just want to like go around like that. But yeah, anyways, you just gotta wrap onto these, jump on some platforms, wrap around. Then you have to jump onto this vine, jump off the vine, but make sure to land there. And then you have some simple wraparounds. You should be good to go. So yeah. Then you have to go all the way to here, jump around to here, and then you got to do a simple wraparound. Then you have to go on to the seat. Then you just jump off the seat. Pretty simple, just like that. And then you have some simple jumps, whatnot. Wrap around, go to here. Very simple. Try not to fall though, because well, you'll lose all your progress, and it takes a while to get to your parent. Why is this tower so lengthy? This revamp is weird. Just jump over these as they are conveyors, and it will push you off. So basically, you just gotta go up here, jump up to here, jump on this, jump onto this part, jump off, jump onto this, and then you just go here, and then you have some simple jumps. Basically, gotta wait for the spirit to pass that corner right there, and then you just jump towards it, wait around it, and jump to the ladder, and then climb up, wrap around, climb up this, try to climb in between right there. Anyways, once the spinner passes, you want to climb up, go towards an edge, jump onto this next spinner, go towards the center a little bit, then go out. And the reason why I want to do that is because of that, and then this ladder. So yeah, just be mindful. I try to see like right here, and then just go out so you can go into the ladder. Copy what I do, and you'll be fine. So now you got some simple jumps, and then you gotta wait for this spinner to get kind of there, and then jump, and then go to this ladder, and then jump all the way down. Pretty big jump, just like how you've seen in Tower of Only Simple Trials and many other towers. So yeah, maybe even hundreds. Yeah, basically for this, you just want to kind of wrap around. These rounds, you want to be a bit more precise with them, as you have to go a bit more distance. Anyways, you have some kill bricks to dodge, some simple wraparounds, and then an X pusher, which you just go all the way through, and then you just jump off to the side. And you have some one stud wraparounds, try to get to the corner, and then just be mindful that you do have to be a bit precise with these, but don't worry about it. It's one, so you can't really slide off them. Because you have some of these, basically just get to the corner because of this, and then just kind of wrap around. Do that kind of towards this wall. Try to utilize the wall as it makes them easier. Anyways, once you do that, you complete your challenge. So yeah, hopefully that's a bit helpful. And yeah, once you do that, reset, and then let's look for the next challenge, which is reach for one tower of autumn harvest. So let's go from Halloween to Thanksgiving. So yeah, unfortunately, you can't really beat any of the towers. They kind of got rid of a lot of stuff. I mean, they probably had to modify it and stuff because this is 2019 Ring 2. It's kind of old. You might be able to see the old tower difficulty chart. So let's go outside. Oh my gosh, this is old. So you got your Prex obviously. So fortunately, I didn't have Ring 2 unlocked, even though I probably could have if I put a little effort in. Maybe I could have beaten this. So yeah, let's try to get through this lag. This is old. There's probably good guides, but this tower exists somewhere. It's right there. That's the frame of the tower. It's cool. I tried to beat this tower when they initially put this event here, but well, I mean not in 2019. I couldn't even unlock Ring 2. But you get what I mean. Like when they put this in like back in May, I tried to get to this. I got a little far and then I just gave up. I think I lost you in something. Anyways, you gotta follow this. Basically, potluck this way. Viewing area. I don't know what was it. Potluck this way. And then you have all this. Punky Joe, I think, had a guide on this, but yeah. So you're gonna have to find somebody who archived this and hopefully release in time. So yeah. Apple cider fountain. Come grab a drink. Just kidding, it's oranges. Of course. It'd be cool if they did something. See what else in there. That's dialogue. You can see that, but yeah. Fortunately, I didn't guide you because I didn't make a cool transition, but yeah. Feels golden brick of enlightenment. For the love of God, do not touch. You're done. I'm good. I'm on Fyodor. I can't speak. Yeah, oh, this is old. This is when they had the line there, and then you have the spacing. I like the spacing, but it's weird. Yeah, this is old timer. This is a lot. But anyways, we just gotta go this way, follow this path, ignore that, and move and whatnot. And then it's right here. So you have no. Oh no, I'm such a big one. See, it's challenging difficulty. It doesn't really have any orange floors, but yeah. There's 27 creators, so there's a lot. So yeah, basically you gotta find the food. There's no food. So yeah, basically you just gotta do these simple jumps, wrap around, jump on top of this, go on top of the house roof, and then you have some more simple jumps to do with some wraparounds. Jump on this one, starts going up, go here, jump to this way, and you can get your button. Yeah, that platform moves out. I don't know why, but yeah. You can tell this is older gameplay. This is 2019. Yeah. Basically, you just want to jump to this ladder, jump here, go on this tightrope, go all the way down. Yeah. By the way, beating this gave you like a chicken leg thing, but yeah. Then you just gotta do some simple wraparounds. Jump to here, jump off, jump on this, and then you have your frozen pond. It's not frozen, but you just want to jump to here, and then you gotta jump up to these elevators. So basically, you just gotta jump onto this elevator when it arrives, and you just gotta stay on it pretty well. And then when you're ready, gotta go to this one, and then you can hit your button, and then you can head back. So yeah, try to head back through these elevators because you'll have to do a little bit of gameplay. Although it can be easy, you can fail it. So I suppose a lot of these are like, well, can't really see them, but because it's old, it's the old settings. But you gotta get to 4-4 this, 4-4 of trials, of course. And so if you have to beat a challenging tower with an orange floor, so I will have to find one of those. I think I can name a few off the top of my head. Yeah. Anyways, once you get back here, you got the sex pusher, jump off, then you get your pumpkin key. Oh my gosh, this is old. There you have. It was not much. This is 2019. So yeah, once you go this way, you can. Oh yeah, this is the food. Once you finally feed the food, you can go over here. It's just like Thanksgiving. By the way, am I the only one that like really appreciates Thanksgiving? Because Thanksgiving is just what makes fun. You don't have to go to school. You don't have to do a lot of stuff. You get to do family. I mean, I could see how people not like it. Like if you have a bad family, but anyways, you just go up to here, go onto this truss, climb up, go up here, spawn this, and then immediately jump to here and try dodging skill. So try to stand still and then just do this. Pretty simple. Then you want to move just a little bit. then good to go. So yeah, basically you just have to wait for this to kind of start going through on the first stud, just right there, and then just wrap around this. You're good to go. It also looks like it stays there, so you could wait till the last possible second, and then just wrap all the way around. So anyways, what you do this, you just gotta do some simple wraps, and then hold space on these. And then once you start going up, then you want to wrap around, just like this. Copy exactly what I do here. And then you just gotta jump to here, and jump to here. Also, it lags you a bit, just be mindful of that. Anyways, you have tightrope, and now you got floor 2. So you just gotta go on these tight ropes, jump to here, wrap around because that's climbable, but just jump up. And then you want to jump into this, do some simple wraparounds, jump to here, and then you just got some simple tight ropes. Then you have a simple morpher, morphers are not useful. Then you have some wraparounds, very challenging like difficulty. But just try to get to your back a little bit, and then just wrap around. It makes it 10 times easier. And then you just jump to here, jump to this one side. Try to jump it how I do it, makes it easier. And then just try to wrap around, so you don't have to do that weird header. And then you do some more wraparound, and then just jump to this. Just don't worry about that. And then you want to jump down to this morpher. Then you have a very neon-like morpher. You can use ghost mode, but don't use ghost mode. Just wrap around twice, and then just jump all the way on these tight ropes, and do not hit that morpher, because you got to go this way. Then you have some simple wraparound. Yeah. I'm spend that because not this many people are gonna stay here forever, just because once everybody has this weekly and the weekly ends. Let's look at the oldest. Some people are actually kind of far with this. I bet I can see why people are gonna want this. I'm actually tempted to beat this tower on Thanksgiving, but yeah. Anyways, you got some pumpkin pie to walk on Minecraft pumpkin pie. You just gotta do some simple wrap around. Try to do what I do so you can jump off and then wrap around. Just to have a little more distance. Then you just gotta do this. Do some simple jumps. Jump onto this. Jump up here. Jump. Hit her up there. And then you just gotta jump to here. Just be mindful that you can't hit your head. But yeah. Then you gotta go all the way up here. Now you're on floor 3. So the floor 3 has two challenges. One here and one here. So let's start with this one. Basically, you gotta wait for these to pass, and then you just jump over them, jump on top, jump to here, and then you have some simple jumps. Basically, jump on the pumpkin, jump here, do some simple wraparounds, jump to this. Just kind of wrap around a little bit so you don't hit that, and then you just jump here, jump around, jump to this, jump here, push this X pusher. Be mindful of curves, so you want to go a bit slowly, otherwise they'll fall off like that. And don't worry, you're safe for the most part. And you get to see the true Thanksgiving that we're doing. I really wish I could have. I wish I grinded this game back in when I first discovered them, just got good. I could have done stuff like this and just make some Thanksgivings really memorable. What I mean by that is just really have memory towards this. But you get a boost speed item, but yeah. Anyways, you just gotta go around this carefully. Then you want to jump up. Then you just gotta do some one stud squeezes. Then you gotta wrap all the way around here, jump up onto this. X pusher around this a little bit, but go around. Then you want to jump off to this, jump on these, wrap around, but be mindful it's a cylinder, so you might lose stuff. Also, just jump to there. Then you have the first button, which immediately teleports you back. So basically, now what you want to do is you want to do the second button. Basically, you have this moving platform, so you gotta wait for that to arrive. So basically, once it arrives, you gotta jump onto it, wait for it to move, wrap around, and then get ready to wrap around, or you can wrap onto the frame if you want. Unless it's not pliable yet. Once you wrap around, you want to jump on top of this. Now you have a push box section. So basically, you just want to push the Mayflower. Now this is really Thanksgiving-like. You just got to push this around. Then you have to dodge that. Basically, you want to wait for the spinner to just pass and then go around that. So it's not the most difficult push box, but it's not the easiest. So basically, you just got to push this. Immediately start pushing. Push this, but try to keep with this. You want that to happen because once you push this here, you can push this around and make it in time. But you don't have to. It's very easy. And then you have to push the push box with an X pusher, and then you kind of have to push it off like that. I don't know. It's not too difficult, but just kind of copy that I do and just hope for the best. Anyways, you gotta jump on this, jump on top, wrap around, get your button, and then head back. And now you can do this path. Basically, you just gotta do some simple wraparounds, jump on top of the snow stuff, jump on top of this. Then you have a little bit of a winter thing. So yeah, basically, you have to go into the house. What you do is you jump on top of the house. You jump on top of. You don't jump on top of those. No, what you want to do is you want to go all the way over here, and then you just have to hold jump with this. I don't know. You just eventually get off. I don't know. Then you have to jump up here, jump around, top of this. You have slow. You have like you're not as fast, so yeah. Just be mindful of that so you can do those jumps. Do a simple wraparound twice. Hit the button, and then you gotta jump down. Be careful. Just try to jump forward of that, and then you should be good. Watch how I fell, and you should be fine. And then you just gotta go on top of this. Wait for the spinner to be going towards that wall, just around right there. And then you want to jump on this, jump off. Then try to jump to the side and kind of go around just like that, and you should be fine. You don't have to let go of shift lock. I did it for no reason. So basically, you just gotta go around this. Just do what I do. Then you gotta wait for this to appear. Immediately wrap around, then jump off, and then you can hit this thing. Then you want to push towards the wall so you can go on top of the wall. Hit another one, but this time you want to hit it towards the middle or the top so you can go on top of it. Get your button, and after your third challenge, which is it was 3, not 2, you gotta go through this tree. You gotta go on top of this. Go here. Jump to here. Go around. You gotta walk down to here. You gotta get to this area, walk down, go here, walk around, go here, walk through, jump to here, do a head hitter, and then you're on floor 4, which completes that challenge. So yeah, just gotta jump onto this. Congratulations, you just beat your challenge. So now you got floor 4. Now you could continue with the tower, which I'm actually gonna make a guide for this. I'll make a guide for this on Thanksgiving. So yeah, I'm gonna do a Thanksgiving special. Right. I don't mind that. But yeah, basically, I'm actually gonna make a commentary guide for this for Thanksgiving. Well, that's if I can do it. I'm tempted to beat this tower for Thanksgiving because Thanksgiving, why not? So yeah, also there'll be people here. So yeah, that person looks familiar. Now some of these people just look familiar. It's like I've seen them before. But yeah, anyways, once you do what you needed, we can now continue with the rest, which is beat any challenging tower with an orange color, which appears to be this. So let's go on to a challenging tower. I'll save this for a different time. So yeah, let's find a challenging tower with an orange. So the tower I'm choosing with an orange floor is Tower Bridge. Now this probably isn't the best tower, but you want to find typically the easiest tower with it, or it looks like you could do the Thanksgiving tower. I'd recommend doing the Thanksgiving tower just because Thanksgiving and whatnot. But let me know if it does actually give you the completion, which I bet it probably does, but they probably should have made it so you could beat the tower or whatnot. It'd be cool though, if there was a little more Thanksgiving, but hey, I'm glad there was a Thanksgiving with me. So yeah, now let's get to this. Beat any challenging tower with anyone. So you just gotta go around like these. I pretty much did a commentary for the first 3 floors last week, so I'm not gonna commentate too much until floor 3. So yeah, basically just do this, go around. Very simple, not much to say, and yeah. Just gotta wrap around this, jump on top of the spinner, go on this, do some head hitters, and then you want to jump to this. Just try to jump towards that. Basically, you just want to jump to that. If you don't climb, just keep space. I don't know. But yeah, I've commentated on this before. You just want to jump to here, and then you want to jump to there or there. And I'm gonna jump to here this time. But yeah, very simple. Then you can either do a head hitter up to like there, or you could just jump through. Kind of not like that, but you get what I mean. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly get back here because yeah, I don't want to cut this. I'm actually gonna try to complete these challenges as quickly as possible. So yeah, Thanksgiving's coming up, and the Halloween event ends in pretty much 3 days. So I've said I'm probably not gonna do the 1 HP boss challenge. I'm probably gonna start focusing on outside of the event. I'm gonna start getting ready for Thanksgiving and then Christmas because it's becoming Christmas season, and Christmas is hype. I love the Christmas season. Probably my favorite. Thanksgiving is might even be better just because you have that Christmas hype and whatnot. Wow, it being things now. Thanksgiving is just an underrated holiday. Anyways, you want to jump on one of these spinners. It's very easy. We gotta go on to these, go on here, and then you're on floor 3, but you gotta keep going. Basically, just hold W and space on this, and then you just gotta try to keep aligned with this best as you can. There might be a little glitchiness. Just try to go with the wall just exactly how I did. Keep on this. This you're gonna be terrible at this section if you're doing this tower for the first time, but eventually it's just easy as can be. Then once you get off, you got some simple jumps. You want to jump to here. Then you got to do a head hitter up, go to here, and then just do a head hitter like that, and you skip that terrible section. Anyways, you just use T-pose on them. And then you can do this section. Almost. And then you have this atrocity section. Basically just a line, and then just hold A, let go of A, hold A, let go, hold A, let go, hold A, let go. You get what I mean. You gotta be very precise with this. It's just not a fun section. Anyways, I'll meet you back up there because it actually took a while to get there. Alright. I did it anyways. Once you finally do the terrible sections, you jump up to here and then jump to there. It looks better to jump there, but the fully legit ways to go all around. Anyways, here's a question. If a tower gives you an item like Tower of Nervous Sweating, can you use that item and if you don't use any other item, could that run be considered fully legit? Like, so for finding foodies, let's say you beat the Citadel and use all 3 items. Is it still considered fully legit? But you do no skips. Also, what is that? Looks like a present room. Yeah. I'm gonna try to keep up with the Christmas area for as much as I can, starting from Black Friday all the way to New Year's. Also, I count Black Friday as part of the Christmas event. Yeah, you just gotta go through this, and yeah. Then you're off for also, I was kind of right about there being a little bit Thanksgiving related, but not too much. Anyways, for these, just try to be aligned with the tyro, but just jump to each structure and you should be fine. So you just do that again, and then you have the spinner. You have to look at the spinners and see where the 2 meet. So as you see, that one meets that one, so keep your eye on the spinners, on the 2 spinners that meet. So then you want to jump to them, and then you want to jump to the spinner, and then you just gotta wait for the spinner to arrive. That's this because the second you see, you want to hold space and then W. Then you want to do that all the way through, and then ride until you get on one of these. And please do the skip. You get to skip that terrible soft lock, the first one ever. You just jump and then W, and you skip it. If you want to do this damage list, you gotta do that skip. And now you have this red floor. Basically, you gotta look for one of those spinners, look for it to line, then you gotta jump, and then go on. Just like that, just like that other one. Also, but if you miss another one or this one, you get to kind of retreat to a different spinner if you want, but yeah. Also, this one's kind of safe. And yeah. And basically, you got some falling platform mayhem, then you gotta wait at the very end of these. I recommend aligning, period, comma keys, or anything else. Utility button, settings, and then alignment. So basically, you just gotta align with this, wait for it to go to the other side, and then you just gotta wait for it to keep going. Then you can jump to here, then you have to do it again. I wait for it to be the other side. It just makes more sense. I don't know how. Anyways, if you're done with that section, you have to jump to here, jump to this, and then you want to jump on one of these. Back then, there used to not be this many, so you had to wait a long time. Yeah, you just gotta do this, keep going. Also, Roblox censored that again. I don't know why. They just censored that again for no reason. So now I gotta do this again. So this is also what happened there. I just moved it home. Yeah. Anyways, once you wait through this, by the way, this part's not collidable. Jump off, jump to here, but try to jump towards the other stud, the further out stud. You should be good. So now you got like, and then you have like, I would say the floor 8's the most orange, but one of these floors is orange enough. And basically, you just gotta get through this, and then you have this part. So you have to keep walking until you get hit. Then you gotta go back a little bit, and you see it's a stick out. It's a 1 stud stick out. Basically, it's a 1 by 1 stick out. So you just gotta know where it is. It's this stud right there. Then you just have to wrap around that stud. Treat it as like a 2 by 2 stick out kind of. And then you have some 1 studs. Then you have this jump. So keep a line where it is. Be mindful that there's that platform. So basically, you know it's that stud. Then you have to kind of know where that stud is. Then you kind of have to estimate where you have to jump to. But kind of wrap around, copy that use basically. keep a line, know where the stud is, and then kind of wrap around into your estimate of where the stud, of where this part is, and then just try to jump on top of this part, and then you jump to the stud. It should be pretty much good. As you'll see, this invisible platform, that invisible platform. See the last two, like, not visible platforms, and then you have 4-7. So what I recommend, instead of jumping to that, which it works just fine, try to do that. It makes it easier. Because if you go like that, then you just want to jump onto these, jump to here, then you want to jump to the side, kind of do this, just and then turn. Then you want to do a big wrap, but you want to be aiming out just a little bit so you don't go into that and climb and jump off, so you can go around, but then you gotta turn just how I do, and you should be good. So basically, so you can't do a high jump, just like that, but you want to do is you want to get to here, then jump, and then just kind of wrap around, and chances are you'll land here, but just try to aim up here, it's way easier. Then you gotta stay down here, then jump onto this stud, and you should be good to go. You have to wait for the spinner to be about around there. It's not too difficult, but once that, you just jump on, just copy when I jump to it, and then when I jump off of it. So yeah, then you have some 1 studs, jump to here, and then just treat this as a wrap, and don't try to climb onto that, it's much more difficult. Just treat it as a wrap, and it's really easy. So then you just go around, jump on top. Yeah, just treat it as you go out, and then just wrap. Then you want to wait on this stud. Don't jump down there. You don't have to make it any more difficult than it has to be. Basically, you can jump on one of these. You can jump too low, and I recommend jumping too low one, just to make it easier. And then you just gotta jump on all these, and then you have to jump right there. And now you're on floor 8, which is like floor 4 9. One of them's like a true orange floor. So yeah, basically, you just gotta here wrap around. Let's think about it. Orange is a Thanksgiving color. This challenge reminds me of Thanksgiving, so I guess there's 2 Thanksgiving-ish challenges. Basically, you want to jump on. You could do a head hitter. Recommend doing a header, but you also jump on this. Don't jump there, just jump to this. Then you jump on this, and then you wait. And then once you're about right here, you just gotta get to the side, and then you just gotta go around just like that. So you want to get to the side because you can get caught on this and then just fall off. So you want to get to the side, and then you just want to jump off of it. They jump onto this, and then you have to jump down to this one. So I recommend going in first person when you usually do it, just makes it a bit easier. Yeah, then you have to jump to these. Then you have to jump to this. Then you have this jump, which is nerfed. So basically, you just jump onto this, do a head hitter up. Then you have floor 9. So you gotta treat this. Basically, you gotta jump onto this, either hold D and then W, or just do what I did there. Then you have to not be on shift lock, and then you have to hold S, space, and then W while activating shift lock. Just do something where you kind of go in that first person mode. So yeah, just copy exactly what I did that for that lightning bolt jump in each video. Now you're on floor 9, which is like true orange, a Thanksgiving orange, I would say. So you start off with the 1 studs, and then you have this beginning of the platform. This is going to do is, as soon as this passes, you want to jump to here, jump on this platform, jump to this platform, jump to here, 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 here. So copy exactly what I do, and you should be good to go. Then you can just jump to here, jump on top of this, climb this, and then you're pretty much good. It's pretty much easy difficulty until the almighty floor 10. And I remember when I was trying to beat this initially, I failed like one of the last tight ropes, and I fell all the way down. It was funny. And then I beat it like the next day, and then the next day, the win message got updated to have the color corresponding to their difficulty. But I've since then lost the screenshot I've had of it, so that sucks. Yeah. Anyways, you just jump onto these. Pretty simple. I got no explanation of this. You can do this, you can. And now you got floor 10. So this is how I do floor 10. I'd recommend you do floor 10 this way, but do what's best for you. So basically, you want to go on this tightrope on the right, just go up. Then you got to climb up this tightrope. Try not to jump as you can hit your some of these. Yeah, then you got to go across this tightrope. Then you want to go on this tightrope on the left. And then you see, well, there's really one tightrope. If you go on, just go on that tightrope and just keep going all the way through. Then you have this. You want to go on this tightrope on the left. There's really only one tightrope. You want to just go on all the way up, and which pretty much at the top. Then you have 3 tightropes. You want to go on the middle one right here. And you got to go all the way through. So just go all the way through as best as you can. Then, I'm trying to see if there's like any other way, but Now this is, you gotta do one jump on this tower, which kind of annoys me because there's a way where you can just like, or like you can do, there's multiple ways to do this. Basically, I jump onto this tightrope, and once you go into climb mission, be very careful as you can easily fall off. Basically, you want to get towards this side right here, and then you want to jump onto it, as you can give yourself a bit more room. And then once you climb onto it, which can take a while, but eventually once you're on it, you don't want to go to that way. You want to go to the platform that's further away, so the one that goes up. Not that one, but that one. You want to go on the head retrieve it, that's this way. Then you want to go right. So if you're going this way, go right. If you're going this way, go left. If you're on the side that has this tightrope, go left. If you're on the side that has no tightrope, go right. So yeah, they just gotta go all the way here. Technically that tightrope, but it's very much to that side. Basically, you just gotta get to this platform right here. Then you gotta get all the way on top of it. And then just pull W, and you go down here. And then you have two tighropes, one on the right, one on the left. You want to pick the one on the left. You go on that one, which goes all the way up. Go here, and then you have two tightropes, one that goes right, one that goes left. You want to pick that one that goes left. And then once you get across, please don't jump to there. Just why? I mean, you could jump to there and then jump to there for some cool skips, but yeah. Trying to just beat this, yeah. Oh, that was a close one. Yeah. Once you get across this, you pretty much win. You just gotta follow the four tighropes that follow you pretty much win. So yeah, just on this tightrope, and you can jump onto the frame, but just try to beat the tower. Kind of more important right now. So yeah, just gotta go across this. Then you have two more tightropes left. So yeah, this is kind of like the last confusing part because think of, oh, tightrope, I gotta go on that one. Just keep going on the tightrope you're currently on. Then you have one last tightrope to win, which, yeah. Then you go on this tightrope, and then you jump on to the pad, and you just beat that challenge. So yeah. So yeah. Anyways, once I'm done with that, once you're done with that, you have the last challenge, which I am not happy to see. It's reached floor 4 of JToH. And I like the tower. I really like the tower, but I had a terrible experience with it. So yeah. Let's go to Ring 9 to do a tower frightening and confusing trials, which I got a feeling I'll make a guide on, a commentary guide, because I want to do 12 days of commentary thing, except on soul crushing towers. So yeah, this is kind of a sneak peek at it, but that won't be until December, so it'll be a while. It'll be like just under a month, so yeah. Anyways, now that I'm done rambling on, let's go to Ring 9 to finish off the last weekly challenge for this week. Alright, we're in Ring 9 now, so yeah, somebody unlocked the challenge on accident. That person's going to back, but yeah. We gotta get to Ring 9, so you could use that to get to Tower for Any Confusing Trials, which is located about right there. But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do the walk there because it's Ring 9. Why not? I gotta check to make sure I'm recording, which I am. So basically, you gotta go all the way up here, do this, and you can do this for some amazing tickets, 13 or 20. Yeah. If you want to really get tickets, I don't know. VIP kind of seems like a waste. I don't know, but it's probably gonna be on sale on Friday or what is called Black Friday. So yeah, when Black Friday comes, I will make a review for that. Stay tuned for that. I got a ton of stuff I want to get up on my channel. There's a ton of events. This is kind of the peak of event season, Thanksgiving, because there's just so much that's about to go on and what's going on. So yeah. Here's once you open the doors to the castle, you gotta find JToH. So what you want to do is you want to go forward. You want to turn right, but don't go up the stairs. You gotta turn. You gotta get into this room, but you can't go through those doors because you know what goes through there. A tower called Tower of Bloodthirsty Kinos is lying right behind these doors. And I beat that tower, but I failed to find the stretch 11 times, so yeah. You just gotta go around this, and then you see this painting right here. Just jump through it, and you got it. So yeah. Just gotta go up this ladder. And then you get your speed remover, and then you have tower frightening and confusing, trust me, by 2 people. Then once you enter it, got this loveliness of tower, and I have, let's see how many tower completions. Basically, it took me about 50 something attempts, well, since this started counting, but yeah. As you gotta jump down, jump to here, then you gotta do some wraparound. Uh-oh, shadow blocks, at least these ones extend only by 1 set, so be mindful that those only extend by 1 set. You gotta treat this as a long jump. You gotta quickly wrap around, wrap to the side just off of that, jump to this one. Then you gotta just jump, wrap around. Got a ton of wraparounds. That weird stick out, basically you just gotta just stick out and then just wrap around big, and then you just gotta go out, turn in. Then you have this one, so you gotta line up and then you just gotta quickly turn just like that. And then you have some ladders, flick around. Yeah, just treat these as ladders, or some ladders, and then you just gotta wrap around, just try to wrap off and then wrap in, so you wrap around just like that, and then you have to do a wrap around just like that, jump up here, jump around, jump to here, jump and then turn, jump, then you want to go through this gap, jump off, jump when you're through the gap and then turn. As you'll have a ton of momentum, you'll find then you gotta do a big wrap around, head hitter onto this 1 stud ladder, and then you gotta flick to the left, and then you gotta wrap around, wrap all the way around to go on this ladder, and then you gotta flick off, jump to here, turn, and then kind of wrap a little bit to there. Before I jump to here, quickly wrap around to there. You gotta wrap and then just kind of turn. Hold W a little bit to make it easier, but just try to hold D for the most part until you're pretty much at the end. Just get it, just get her done. Then you have this one. Basically, you're gonna want to get far out like this, and then you just gotta jump her off, and then just kind of turn in, kind of facing how this wall is facing right here. So you just gotta wrap in, and then you gotta turn all the way around. Go in first person, it helps, and then you just can easily wrap around onto this truss, not truss ladder. You gotta squeeze through this gap, jump off, good, and then just hold W in space, jump to here, jump up, and then you have floor 2. Basically, you gotta go onto this, go around, just kind of do how I do, otherwise you'll hit your head. So you just kind of wrap out a little bit, flick to here, hold W all the way down, then you just gotta do a head hitter, try to see at the corner a little bit so you can make it, do a big wrap around, jump to here, do a head hitter, jump to here, and then you have like a couple diagonal stick outs, and then you just got to stay towards the wall, jump, do a little bit of a wrap around, jump to here, this, and then you have 2 studs stick out, which turns to 3 studs stick out of floor 10. Then you just have that wrap around, copy I do, and you should be fine. Then you have to jump to here, jump, and then just kind of aim for the corner a little bit, aim a little bit past. And then you have a reverse head hitter, but this time you go onto the ladder. And just keep going. Just be careful. You can go off that gap, so just be mindful. Try to hold A a little bit and go off, and then just hold W carefully up to this. You gotta get to the side, kind of head hitter wrap around, and then you just gotta jump to here, go on your back, have your back towards the wall, and then you just gotta get to the side, jump and then turn. Then you gotta wrap all the way around so that you can dodge this wall. You wanna jump to here, wrap all the way around. But be mindful that's a 1x2, so just be mindful of that. You gotta wrap, turn, and you should be good to go. Then just flick around, jump to this. Try to do it how I do, so just go around here and then just hold W. Then you just gotta wrap around, flick around a little bit, and then you have this one. Basically, what I do is I flick a little bit, and so I try to wrap around. I go in a little bit, and then I go out. But you can also do this just very easy, just very lightly wrapping around. So just kind of do that if you want to, and then yeah. Basically, I use alignment keys, comma or period, or alignment, and then you just want to jump in. So you want to hold space and then A, and then you have to do it very lightly. So you kind of have to jump out last second and then jump in. Pitching, I mean, you just gotta hold A and space until you make it in. And since I fell, I'll be right back. So I'll meet you back up there. It's probably gonna take a while. Alright, yeah, I'm pretty much back. So you just gotta jump this and then just try to jump there. Then what you do on here, you just gotta do it, and then you just gotta jump out late and then wrap around. And then you gotta jump to this truss, not truss ladder. Jump to here, and then you gotta do a quick wrap around, quick sticker wrap around. Then you gotta just said hold A in space, hold A and then space, and then you have to kind of go out like this and then go out, but not too close, otherwise you'll hit your head. And then you just have a simple wraparound which goes into the wall, so yeah, just kind of do that. Jump to, and then you just have a simple wraparound which is buff because it goes from a 1x3 to a 1x1. Then you just jump to the corner, and then you jump up, and then you have the something stud. You gotta snag it, a new thing. On your left are so-called fade blocks. You won't fall through them and extend until they hit something else. So you just gotta go through here, jump up, and then you have to walk to here, jump to here, align yourself for the next one, then go in. But by the time if you're beating this tower, you're just gonna have most of it. You want to jump to this, then you gotta wrap around. Then you have these things. So you'll see the areas we can go. So you gotta kind of go to the side, and then you just gotta wrap either on your left or your right side, whatever is more comfortable. So you just have to squeeze through the gap, and it should be good. Then you have to do basically a little wrap around. Cheers, wrap around. Try to forget that, but just aim close to this, then forget about that. And you should be good to go. And then you just go here, follow the arrow to wrap around, jump up into there, kind of do what I would do, and you should be good. And then you kind of have to do this weird stick out thing onto a ladder, and then you just get off, go here, jump to here, stick out around. Just keep going up this kind of line, keep going, and then jump to here. You have this wrap, so you gotta get into the corner like this, and then you just gotta quickly turn your camera just like an S, exactly what I did. And then you just gotta hold D the entire time. Then when you get to the edge, wait for relax, but then, well, relax, but my frames are really good right now. Basically, you just gotta wrap around, kind of out, and you should be good to go. And then you have this. Basically, just treat it as a very far jump, and there's a good chance you might not go into a two-stud climb animation. But if that happens, basically just gotta hold D and then just shift really, really quickly, or just start going and then just hit it really quickly. Copy that I did, and you'll be fine. Basically, just gotta jump to here, which nobody does. Nobody does, okay? I'm just gonna say that nobody does that. But if you fall, you can save yourself on this conveniently placed platform. You can just pretty much make it back. And I totally did not get scared there because I totally didn't know that didn't exist. But yeah, basically once you get back here, you gotta just jump all the way here. So just wrap pretty much all the way to there. You just gotta wrap around just like that. Good. So now you got this little bit of squeeze, just kind of get to a corner just how I did, and then you should be good to go. And then you want to go on your back on this jump, and then just kind of jump across like that, and you'll be fine. Then you got to get to here, flick off, jump to here. Then you have this wrap around. So get to the edge, and then just go around just like that, because that is kind of lined with that one. Then you have this, so it's just kind of 1 by like 3, so just kind of get out, you should be good to go. And then you have this thing. Basically, you got to get to the left, go all the way around, turn left, turn left, turn left. You should be good to go. So copy exactly and then you're fine. You have this, get to the corner, quickly wrap around, jump up to here, then follow through with this until you kind of right before this. And you see right before it, just jump and then just hold W. And you should be fine. Then you got to get to this one, and then you'll just follow through with the arrow until you get to the wall. Then you got to jump off, try to aim for either just estimate where it is, just copy what I do and you'll be fine. Then you just got to jump to here, do a stick out around, just kind of use that as your frame of reference. And you just jump to here, jump out, jump in, and then you just gotta do. Basically, you would do a wrap around, but I really did terrible on the wrap around, and it was on me to back up there. So yeah, just do the wrap like that. Once you're done, you just gotta flick off onto these half studs, and then you gotta just jump onto that. Be careful of that because yeah, just slightly tap W and you should be fine. You just gotta jump onto this, and you just gotta wrap around onto this. Then you want to tap it and then just hold W until you go on. So just copy what I did, be fine. And then you want to walk around onto this ladder, do a simple head hitter, and then you want to jump, aim for those 2 studs. And then you have to just wrap around. Just kind of wrap around. Just do it as best you can. That wrap feels really awkward. And then you just wrap around here, jump up, and then you've reached floor 4. So yeah. To do that, I really don't want to touch this tower anymore. Please, get me out of this tower. I don't want to do it anymore. So yeah, that's this week's weekly challenge. Also, there's not really an orange floor in that tower. It's not challenging. So yeah, that's this week's weekly challenge. Pretty good for the most part, except for the last one, which it gives you a ton of tickets, but it's honestly worth skipping. It's a good tower, but it's terribly crowded. So yeah, that's this week's weekly challenges. I'll be back with you next week for either 1 week of normal challenges, or it'll be straight to some Christmas challenges, which I would love to see some Christmas weekly challenges for. I'd love to see Christmas challenges for like a month, and then after that, I don't know. It'd be like 5 weeks of weekly challenges, dude. That would be cool. There's only 4 weekly. There's only 4 Christmas events. Who knows though? So yeah. Anyways, I'm done rambling on. So I'll see you next week for next week's weekly challenges.